Go get your car seats. Here, you go there. Hang on. You're going to be with Lindsay and Amber and Sadie. You're going to take you back to Mom, okay? It's okay. Come here. Aww. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I am now back in the Irish Pirate Queen, whipping my way back out to BC. I was just in Alberta for 3 days. 4 days, 3 nights? It's all blurring together. But I was there for 3 nights, each one in an Airbnb. 2 of those nights in Calgary, 1 in Canmore with my cousins, my little girl, and Amber. We just had a nice little evening last night. Came into Banff, which was a huge mistake because it was a long weekend and there was people everywhere. Now, Brooklyn is with Lindsay and she's taking her back to her mom in the city. And I am on my way back to BC and Lucky and Penny. I'll be there for a few days, and I'm really looking forward to breaking some serious ground on the redesign of the inside of my tiny home on wheels. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we gotta get back there, so that means strap in. We got about 6.5 hours to go. I am just passing the town of Banff right now. It is a beautiful day to be driving, that is for darn sure. So we'll see if we can do it in any sort of timely manner. But at the same time, I'm just going to sort of enjoy it, because this is quite a way to live your life, I must say. Also, I need to mention, this has been happening an awful lot lately. If you think you're subscribed to the channel, maybe double check. Lots of people have been telling me in the comments that they thought they were, or they even knew that they were, and when they checked, they had been unsubscribed. So there's always dastardly stuff going on in the background, so double check that just in case. All right, on the road again, we zipping back to BC from Alberta again. We're gonna do it many more times as well. I just can't wait to get on the road again. That didn't rhyme at all. Oh, well, dang it. I stopped here in field. I got to use the washroom, and I was going to go fill up my water bottle. Found it in the back of Grace here, and I clearly left it in Grace last night. That sucks. I wonder if I can free it up by running it under. The water's not going to be hot that comes out of the taps. Let's see if this Yeti water bottle can take this. It's starting to melt a little bit. Got the bubbles in there. Gosh. But the rest of it is a pure brick. Hashtag sad day. Suppose I could melt it on the dashboard on the way into Golden, and then go into one of those convenience stores and get another bottle of water. Ah, my life. And I should probably find my toque. It's chilly here. Like minus 16. It was warmer in Calgary. Well, I guess Canmore, but not by much. This is my life right now. I don't even know where. I think my toque is in the duffel bag. If it's not right here at the end, then it's not meant to be. It helps if you put your tongue out in the corner of your mouth when you're rummaging around in a duffel bag. I told you it helps. All right, time for a biffy break. It may be cold, but it's beautiful. Yeah, still got the TENS machine attached to my back. I don't know, physical therapy and everything else. I'm still having like an incredible amount of pain, which is concerning to say the least. Probably need to go for some sort of second opinion, but at least it's not as debilitating as it was before back surgery. Let's put this up there. That's not gonna stay. Figure that out in a minute. I am feeling a little parched though, so we're gonna have to come back here and find a beverage that is not a giant icicle. But anyways, yeah, I probably have to get a second opinion. It's not as debilitating as it was before back surgery, which is great, but it's disheartening to say the least, but oh well. Also on another note, maybe related, maybe not, but like I haven't been sleeping well for like what feels like forever. But these last few weeks where I've been sleeping in a bed at my parents' house, sleeping in beds at Airbnbs, and then thinking back to when I was sleeping in Lucky, I've been having crap sleeps for so long. I thought, well, maybe it's because of the bed situation in Lucky. I've been constantly chasing like the perfect mattress there. Haven't quite figured that out. Nice that I'll be able to get a third crack at that with the redesigned bed in Lucky 2.0. But having just as crappy of sleeps in these like quote unquote real beds, it's definitely not Lucky. It's definitely a me thing. And it's not just because of pain. I don't know, I can barely switch my brain off enough to get a good night's sleep. Okay, and then, actually I think there's some in here. There we go. We will have Midnight Blackberry Revita Tea to take us through to Golden. Ooh. Hello. Oh, but when it comes to the pain, my pills and the TENS machine definitely help balance it out, I guess. Speaking of TENS machine, that's way too high. I wonder if there's like a wireless TENS machine, because probably not, because you're sending electricity through the wires to the pads on your back. This is a little annoying to say the least. Get my energy levels up. And also, when we went into Banff, we may or may not have stopped at the fudgery, and I may or may not have gotten myself a brick of brown sugar fudge. It was a lot larger when I first purchased it. I already had some, I'm not gonna eat it now. That would be overkill. Okay, and as for this situation, let's clear the way. Let's move Banjo-Kazooie, best platforming game of all time. Fight me. And we'll move the duckies down here as well. I'll try to get this positioned. Yeah, there, that should ride a bit better. Well, All right then. And defrost my water bottle. And actually, if it's cold enough, it should be able to thaw it and it'll still be drinkable. I won't actually have to buy a bottle of water in Golden. That would just be silly and wasteful. Okay. Let's do it. Get back on the road and enjoy the openness of said road. And when we wait for this light to turn, it reminds me. Road snacks. One of my favorite snacks for the longest time has been pumpkin seeds, especially these seasoned ones by Spitz. I don't want to hear nothing of this. It's a real pumpkin season. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing we buy and consume is real these days. Let's just accept our fate. But more importantly, road snacks. What are yours and why? I like Spitz. I don't mind the sunflower seed Spitz either, but you got to get rid of the shells unless you're a savage. But with the pumpkin seeds, you just shell and all. And if it ain't pumpkin seeds, it's like almonds and cashews. But I have pumpkin seeds. The light has changed. Here we go. Oh, no, it hasn't. He was just going because he was fed up with it. Good call, sir. The highway is clear. Look at us lawbreakers. Bye-bye. The back of the sign coming up is literally is steaming. It was so cold, and now that the sun is hitting it, it just has steam coming off of the back. That's crazy. That is one thing I am really enjoying with all of this driving back and forth, especially this time of year, is all the really cool, beautiful imagery that is out and about on any given time during the day. It's just, I don't know, it's gorgeous. And now I've seen a smoking sign. I'm already in the lane I need to be in. Almost all gone. That worked real well. Just pulling into Revelstoke here. Normally I would just skirt by the town and try to make the 2 p.m. ferry, but it's Sunday on the day that I am traveling, which means that when I get back to New Denver, nothing will really be open, and I'm still sort of getting over this stupid head cold that I had like a week ago. So sinus meds are in my immediate future, and also for tonight to help me sleep, hopefully. And there ain't gonna be anywhere else open outside of Revelstoke. So, gonna make a pit stop here and then probably not try to rush out of town to make that 2 p.m. ferry. That sounds horrible. So I'll probably just sort of lollygag, take my time, and we'll hit the 3 p.m. That's my plan right now. Now he's gotta find a pharmacy in Revelstoke. I know there's no Shoppers Drug Mart here. All right, Hopefully they have something that will fix what ails me. Rude. No, I'm okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I also decided to get myself one of these Netty rinse pots. I had one years ago. Seemed to work quite well. So I'm just so fed up with the stuffed nose. And some Sinutab. Okay, now probably need to fill up Grace's tank. Make sure your TENS machine wires are on the inside of the Jeep. Fill Grace up. And then lollygag our way towards that ferry. Also find a Biffy because my tank, unlike Grace's, is chock full. Here we go. You know what? Maybe we'll see if I can remember how to get to the lower bridge. We'll slink over to Big Eddie to fill up instead of going back up to the highway and the huge gas stations. Whether or not I'll be able to find the bridge on my own is a completely different story. I'm gonna guess this way though. No, I think I turned a block too early. Now I'm trying to course correct myself. Go this way. Oh, don't complain, Grace. Yeah, this looks way better. Down to the end and hang a left. Should be the lower bridge. See if I'm right. This is a yield. Oh, yeah, this is going to be correct. Right? There it is. Aha. Lower bridge. It's only one-way traffic at a time, so we gotta come to a stop up here, and we will wait for the light to let us know when to go. Quality content. Quality content. Thrilling. I actually like taking that bridge. Okay, now onward to the gas station at Big Eddie. Follow the little maple leaf signs for the Trans-Canada Highway. Even though we won't be getting back on the Trans-Canada Highway ourselves, that's the highway that continues on to Kelowna. There we go. 1761 Big Eddie Road. And here is the gas station. Oh, of course, there's somebody on the side that I need. Pull around like this. Come up along the other side of the pump. Hey, he's in a Tundra. Doing it right, sir. Doing it right. All right. Gas and hang some wang. Aw, shucks. Well, I wanted to refill my water bottle, but the only bottled water they had on the shelves was Aquafina. And ever since I loaded my bottle up with Aquafina and it had all those floaties in it, They've been a little turned off by Aquafina. They did, however, have something called Clearly Canadian, which is a sparkling water beverage. So that'll have to do. I have to take some more of my meds here. And as fate would have it, I still have some candy left. From the lovely Paulette Down Under. So that'll be a nice little pick-me-up for the rest of this trip. Do it again. These bloody wires. I tell you. Bluetooth tens machine. Somebody make it a thing. Clearly Canadian, raspberry flavored sparkling water. I don't know. Let's see. Don't get it all over you. Yep. Tastes like carbonated raspberry water. All right. Well, I'm going to get back on the road, get to the ferry landing, and if I'm early enough, I will have time to go for a little saunter around Shelter Bay. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing right now? I'm obviously watching a YouTube video, but I was being polite. Oh, yeah, I lied. I'm going to make one more stop. Forgot that this liquor store was here. We'll get some more Begbie lager to have in the fridge. The Big Eddie liquor store. I'm not making that up. Big Eddie liquor store. Check that. Decided to go with a 4-pack out of Begbie Cream Ale. These little tall boys are quite tasty. Although it's still a little weird in the back of my mind having beer in winter. It's such a summer thing, but I just can't say no when I'm going past Begbie. Okay, now I promise I'm going to the ferry. Provided there's nobody behind me, we should be good. Yep, we have a lot of time to kill, that is for darn sure. Go for a little walk. Then I'm probably going to come back and just play some Switch to kill the time. Pretty caught up on my editing, so I don't have to worry about that right now. I should open up these window blockers and maybe get the ones on the back here where my molly panels are, because I'm not going to ever need those windows, so I'm debating just leaving the blockers up. The reason I'm thinking about that already is because I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4 days out here in BC again. Then I'm going to be doing a 1-day turnaround in Calgary. Going to head back. I'm going to spend the night in Grace, and then the next morning I'm actually picking my daughter up and I'm going to bring her out here for just under a week. So number one, I want to get a lot done in the coming days so that I don't have to worry about filming or anything and can just enjoy the time when I have her out here. And 2, because I'm going to be sleeping in Grace that night while I'm in Calgary, hopefully the weather holds. I want to know how well these window blockers work. This is one way to kill the time while I wait for the ferry. All right. Get these open. Let's see. All right, that's clearly windshield. Oh, good. Somebody's going to pull up right behind me any second. Watch this. Maybe they'll go over behind the red car. Oh, he is. Thank you, sir. This one will obviously be for the rear window. Can't put that up right now, sort of need to see out the back. These ones. These ones? I don't know. That looks about right. I wonder if these sit in the windows without the suction cups. Probably not. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, I totally do. I mean, you'll have light coming through where the suction cups are supposed to go, but I bet with a little finagling and some tin foil, I could easily cover said holes. Okay, cool. Let me just test the back window. Hey, this one right here, hang on. Why is that one so large? The rear ones are, all right, they're bigger in the back. Just how some people like it. All right, it's gonna be kind of hard to see with the bags here, but these back ones definitely need the suction cups because they don't fit into the frames as well, which is, I guess, to be expected. These windows are permanently on the hardtop as opposed to the ones that roll down. There it is, a little suction cup. Holding this bad boy on the Molly panel window. Covers it right to the bottom. It's almost like they were made for the Jeep. All right, well, I'm gonna get this one finished and the other one on, and we're gonna call that good. And then hopefully all these other ones, see, look at that. It's not so bad, although little peephole. That's kind of creepy. But hopefully these things can live in the nets that are already on the doors. Perfect, because I was concerned where all these bulky pieces of window blocker were gonna go. That kind of doesn't answer where the windshield one or the rear window, I'm gonna say rear windshield, that wouldn't make much sense, are gonna go, but they can live in the back. Maybe I can nap while I'm getting floated across the water. Is that possible? Is it possible? I don't know. But hey, look, you can barely see those window blockers on the back windows there, so they can just live there now. And this is where I can live for the next 25 minutes. Oh, man. Back in small town BC. Don't need to worry about locking the Jeep. One more stop before getting all the way back to Mom and Dad's. Just here at the grocery store for a few provisions in order to keep myself alive for a little bit longer. Okay, and one final leg of this journey, and we are back where we need to be. We're gonna break ground, join a tiny home on wheels. I say break ground like I haven't already done that, but tomorrow's basically a holiday. Nothing will be open. I won't be able to buy any building material. So tomorrow is very, very much so going to be a tear the rest of everything out, I think. As for the rest of tonight, I think I'm just gonna make my way back there and probably, fingers crossed, Lord willing, call it an early night. Oh, but of course we must say hello to the kitty cats. Hi, Sheba. Yes, hello. You behave yourself this time? Did you? Did you behave yourself this time? Meow, meow. Oh, yeah? And were you just doing what you do best? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, what else? What else? Hi. I might have some new toys for you. Yes, yes, yes. Check this out. This, look. Is it for you? Smarty cat. Let's see if, let's see how you take to this, huh? This guy basically has realistic bird sounds. You ready? I'm gonna pull out his tab. Whoa. Whoa! You are a spoiled little kitty cat, aren't you? You are a spoiled little kitty cat. Should we see if Sheba likes your other one? Sheba's not usually into toys. She lives in the bush and hunts the real thing. You're basically a city cat in hiding. Yes, but you've been doing a good job mousing these days, haven't you? Whoa! Whoa! She's like, yeah, this is great. Every time you leave and come back, I get a new toy. I love it. Good girl. Whoa. Hey. Just calm down, you crazy cat.